Hello, I'm Derek White with Dope Free Soldier. I'm here today to talk to the men who are incarcerated and the men who have been released to parole and probation. I'm here to remind you every week and every month that you're not your past, you're not a mistake, you're not a failure. Failure no longer is a part of your DNA. But now that's something that you got to tell yourself. Every day you got to set the environment. Every day you must bring something to life because life is going to throw something right back at you. You got to remind yourself every day who you are by telling yourself what you're not. Get rid of that prison mindset. Get rid of the prison code. You're free. Now you must go forward. Stop cheating on your future by holding on to your past. Stop trying to be a people pleaser. You do you and think for you. See, your family is getting tired. It's time for you to understand that rules apply to everyone. It's time for you to understand that probation and parole is just a temporary setback for your great comeback. But again, it starts with you. There was a story I read once about an eagle that thought he was a chicken. All day, that eagle let other chicken convince him that he wasn't an eagle. That same eagle would look up in the sky and look at the mighty, majestic eagle and say, "Wow, I wish I was that." Only to hear other chickens tell him, "Forget it, you are not one of them." Later on in life, that eagle died thinking he was a chicken. What's the moral of that story? Stop letting people put limits on you. Listen, you'll never go far in life if you still cluck with chickens. Be what you know you should be. You have a purpose in life. Now go out every day, man up, and quit talking about I can cuff up. Listen, everybody knows you can do prison, but now you must prove to your family you can do life. It's time to just keep going forward. It's time to forgive yourself and live, and it's time to say no to drugs and yes to life. I continually tell you no numerous opportunities, but yes, you endanger yourself, and once you endanger yourself, you endanger your family. Come on now. It's not that hard. Don't overthink this thing. Meet with your parole officer. Stay away from people that got guns. Stay away from people that do drugs. Get you a job. Remember, if a man don't work, a man don't eat. Come on. Be all that you can be. Every day is a day to get better and stop walking around trying to get bitter. Listen, you got to get rid of that angry mindset. You got to get rid of that stinky thinking. You got to get rid of thinking that everybody owes you something. Listen, you got to do for you what you want other people to do for you. Listen, come on now. Deal with some things. Tell yourself, you know what? I'm an overcomer. Stop trying to run back to things that broke you because they're going to break you all over again. Every month, it's people, places, and things. There's some dysfunctional, there's some evil-minded people in your life. You got to get rid of them. You got to do some up. You got to get them out of your life. Man, you've been in prison. You've been praying about your freedom. That day is here. Now, what you going to do with it? See, a lot of y'all guys done wrote some checks, and now those checks are about to get cashed. Don't bounce. Take a deep breath. Every day, commit yourself to being a better version of yourself. Every day, remind yourself, Dad, that I gotta pray, provide, and protect for my family. And stop leaving your family unguarded. Lead your family. Listen, I get excited about this because you get to rewrite your story. See, you're not an ADC project. You're not a felon. You're not an addict. You get to determine who you are. So you might as well stop talking about it and just be about it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop that self-doubt and listen to the voices in your head. Good voices build you up. Negative voices set you back. Remember, it only takes 3 things to send you back to prison. Weigh scales, guns, and bullet shells back to a prison cell. So I ask you today, count the cost. I ask you today to be the best version of yourself. I ask you today to understand that you got to stand for something or you'll always fall for anything. Guys, who are you? What do you stand for? Who do you serve? Come on now. Walk the walk, talk the talk. Because you can fool some people down a pathway of years and get pats on your back as you pass. But your final reward will be heartache and strife if you cheated the man in the glass. Hey, I'm Derek White, and I'm the dope-free soldier. And every day I remind you and I remind myself, I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. I can, I will, I must. Again, Derek White, dope-free soldier. Deuces!